Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of The Fall of a Sparrow by Salim Ali. This is the autobiography of Salim Ali, India's most famous ornithologist. The book chronicles his life from a childhood curiosity about birds, sparked by an encounter with the yellow throated sparrow, to his extensive travels and research across the Indian subcontinent. The book details his unusual career path, his passion for birds, and his contributions to conservation, interspersed with anecdotes about family life and interactions with notable figures. The book begins with Salim Ali's childhood in Bombay and his early fascination with nature, particularly birds. He recounts the pivotal moment when he shot a yellow throated sparrow and how this event ignited his lifelong passion for ornithology. Ali's autobiography details his journey from a somewhat accidental ornithologist to a renowned expert. He describes his travels across the Indian subcontinent, including expeditions to remote regions, princely states, and neighboring countries like Burma, Tibet, and Afghanistan. The book also offers glimpses into Salim Ali's personal life, including his family, his relationships with prominent figures like Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi, and his interactions with fellow scientists and conservationists. The Fall of a Sparrow highlights Salim Ali's significant role in bird conservation, particularly his efforts to protect Kilodio Ghana Bird Sanctuary and Silent Valley National Park. The autobiography was published in 1985, 2 years before his death in 1987. It remains a testament to his dedication to ornithology and his enduring love for birds and nature. There are detailed accounts of interlude in the Nilgiris, Afghanistan, his ornithological pilgrimage to Kailas Mansarovar, Flamingo City, Bharatpur, Bastar, and Eastern Himalayas, and numerous other regional surveys that form the substance of his work. Many of these surveys resulted in books such as Birds of Sikkim and Birds of Kerala. However, his magnum opus was undoubtedly the 10 volumes of the Handbook of the Birds of India and Pakistan, written over 10 years between 1964 and 1974, the culmination of a life's work. This was later compiled into the compact handbook, The Bible of the Indian Birdwatcher. Salim Ali lets his accounts of his friends and family tell the tale. He is eloquent about some of his relatives, particularly Hamid Ali, his brother, and some of his uncles, and pays fond tribute to his mentors, his many colleagues, and friends. He devotes an entire chapter to his friend and benefactor, Lok Van Tho. His account of Mendelse Hagen is interesting. He says, he seemed intelligent but is hideously ugly, not unlike Gandhi. Salim Ali writes with feelings about his guru, Professor Erwin Stresemann of Berlin University. There is much about the long and fruitful association with Dillon Ripley and on Whistler, whose prescriptions and suggestions he credits for the success of the regional bird surveys. He pays general tribute to the people he felt inspired his long and successful journey into the world of ornithology, starting with J.P. Mullen and Reverend Father Blatter of the Biology Department in St. Xavier's College, Bombay. He writes about S.H. Prater, one of his earliest colleagues from the Bombay Natural History Society. He says, when I visited him in London, I found him a partly paralyzed cripple in bed, all alone with the radio by his side to allay boredom. Salim Ali was a motorcycle maniac. He devotes a chapter to tell us of his lifelong affair with large, powerful two-wheelers, his many mistresses, Harley Davidsons, 3 models of different horsepowers, a Douglas Scott, a New Hudson, and the last and most beloved of all, the Sunbeam. And it is my everlasting regret that I never managed to possess a BMW to die happy, says Salim Ali. He realizes that conservationists and animal rights activists and other gentle sentimentalists may find his attitude to shikar and hunting odd, but he says that for research purposes these are necessary. In the end, when Salim Ali speaks of the enormous volume of books that he wrote and the numerous prizes he received, there is a tremendous sense of pride and perhaps even a trace of surprise that he, from such humble beginnings, had accomplished so much. However, what comes through most strongly is the self-belief and commitment that he obviously displayed throughout his career. This is a short summary of this book. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.